I am out and about, and it's really nice today. I don't look too nice, but yeah, I haven't shaved in a good little minute. But yeah, I'm here and it is beautiful out here. So let me just go ahead and turn the camera around just so y'all can see what I see. You guys are familiar with the place, but it's funny because in different seasons, this place looks different every single time. Every single time. Just one moment. It's beautiful. Um, the angle that I'm at, I may end up changing it though. But man, I love it. Love it a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and hold on. But good morning, by the way, and good evening to some of you as well. Let me see. Let's go ahead and do that. All righty. So let's go ahead and just change the scenery just a little bit. We're just gonna be looking at the same thing, and we're gonna chat, but I'm just gonna back up, and it's gonna be the similar scenery. I'm just gonna drive to another spot. So, moment, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It's really nice. I love it when the world is doing its thing and I'm basically the only one enjoying it. Hey, Sweet View, good morning. Hey, Will, what's good? I'm back in the, just like everybody knows I'm always here for the most part. So close to home and it's beautiful, so. Just trying to figure out, should I park right here? This lot to myself. You see it right here. Yes. Yes. But you know what I like doing? So what I'll do, I like taking the corner spot because no one can't really park beside you and stare at you all day. Or not, you know what I mean? Not all day, but There we go. All right. I'm always here when I talk to you guys though. Literally. I'm always at the same exact spot. Because I always tell y'all that some of my friends, they live all the way. Oh, it's a nice view today too. Do you guys see that? Every time when I come here to view, it was really hard. But today, it's much better. So, just like I mentioned, my sis, my youngest one, she graduated over there. I'm blind. All right, so she graduated across the way. Oh my goodness, why is it not? There it is. Okay, right over there. Yep. And then a lot of people that I usually hang out with, they live across the way, all the way over there. So I'm trying to find the fans, the propellers and stuff. See, yeah, you can see it. See those white things coming out the ground? The solar fans or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, right there. So he lives all the way out that way. Or a couple of people that I hang out with. And then I'm all the way across the way. all the way over here. I know I repeat myself a lot every time when I'm in this area, but for viewers that don't know, I just mention it anyway. Yeah. Definitely beautiful, but it is supremely windy right now. Like, I'm not sure if you can see the waves, but you see that? They may not be really big waves, but they're coming in fast. So if you see all that white and see how rapidly it's coming in, yeah, it's coming in strong. Yeah. So it's really windy today. I was actually thinking about doing a video here. I might do a video here. Maybe do something light, nothing too crazy. Well, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then after here, I gotta go shopping. So what's up with everyone? How's everyone's morning, evening? Hold on. Let me see. How you doing, sir? Hold on. For the mod you right now. There you are. How you doing, Mr. Lit? I'm doing well. I'm just enjoying my morning with this beautiful view. I don't think I could zoom up on it even more, but it's beautiful. So right now it's beautiful to take a walk if you have like a jacket, some pants. Some people really like the cold, and what makes it cold is the wind. But it's really a nice day to be out here if you're just coming here just for like a nice walk. Nothing too extreme, because it definitely doesn't feel like summer here, nor it feels like, I would say, late fall. It's really cold. Work mode here, not much service, basement. It's all good. Well, I'm surprised you stopped by. Usually I don't see you this early on anything, so I'm surprised. But it's because you're working. So yeah. My weekend was good though. It was busy. I had a lot of assignments and stuff. And it's gonna be a busy week too. I think this year is gonna be busy, but it's gonna be a really good busy, a productive busy. A lot of adjustments, but this year so far has been really busy, productively busy. Actually, the past couple of years has been like that. Hold on. Here we go. There you go. Ah, is this Tata? What's good? I haven't done a visual like this in a while. I did do one yesterday, but just like I said, it was just me just doing work, and you know, I just figured that while I was doing some work, I could just have the camera on. Like, why not? But I do thank you for stopping by yesterday and now today. I do appreciate it. I'm actually surprised how close I am to monetize though. I'm really shocked. I don't really check my stats like that, like where I am. But when I check, and the only reason why I checked is because someone that does conditioning and crafting and stuff like that, they are so close, and they were actually at the same watch hour count as me. But so it just made me curious to see where I was at, and that's when I found out, hey, we're around the same, and all we need is basically roughly around 500 more, and that should come pretty quick if you're consistent with doing this, posting videos, and if you have a video that's giving you those watch hours, because I know one of my, actually there's a couple of my vids, but there's one that gives me like on average 20 hours a day, like legit. And I'm like, wow, there's one video that does that, and I'm like, wow. So like even when I don't do this, I'm guaranteed 10 to 20 every single day, and it updates every 48 hours. But it's just wow. And I always tell YouTubers, people that start, all it takes is one video for someone to notice, and that's what happened with me. All it took was one video, and then after that, that one video on top of the other ones is helping me out. So if you're a YouTuber, and I do feel like YouTube does help with the algorithm, you just have to get yourself into a certain sub count, and YouTube will see that. And if you keep on being consistent, just posting things like crazy, they see that. I truly believe that they see that, because I remember when I used to just post, like, I would say I went from just doing like a couple of shorts to now I have that mindset. I'm not going to save shorts for the other day. I'm just going to pump out whatever I feel like. So if I'm going to do something, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to keep on pumping it out, pumping it out, pumping it out. And I realized that when you do that, your views, they go up by a lot. And that's when people start to notice. And that's why I love doing shorts, because people connect with you, because people are so busy with their life. And sometimes they just want to see something quick and fast. And if it captures them, that's great. And I feel like shorts are the best way to get subs, and videos are the best things to have once you have those subs, because once they're interested and sub to you and follow you, then they watch your videos. But I see everyone. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna turn the camera around. Yeah, but I feel like so many people, they do videos, which is fine, but I feel like you grab more worldwide with your shorts. And then once you get your sub count high enough, then you can start doing videos. I thought I made a mistake though, because when I first started, I did nothing but shorts, and my watch hours, I didn't know much about that stuff. All I know is that it was really low. And I was getting views, but just like I said, they weren't like the watch hour views. But I noticed that my sub count was going up, because like me and like a whole lot of people, if you're busy and you have a short attention span, because some people, they don't want to look at something for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, unless it's a really banging video. And obviously you get supporters that will do that, but that comes over time. That doesn't come right away, not for a lot of people. So my shorts, even though I felt that I made a mistake, because everybody's like, oh, you made a mistake doing that, I realized no, because my whole first year on YouTube, because I haven't even been on here for 2 years yet. It's just been a little bit over a year. I did shorts literally for like a year and 2 months straight, or 3 months, a year and 3 months, y'all. I did nothing but shorts. There was rarely any videos. And that's when I realized that I need to do more videos. So somebody told me that I made a mistake, and naturally, usually for most people, I guess it is a mistake. But for me, it was actually a blessing in disguise, because those shorts actually grabbed me subs. And then the moment I got a lot of subs, they were interested in my videos. You get where I'm going with this? So even though my watch hours weren't really there, the people that were connected to me were. So at that point, now when I made videos, I have over 2,000 something people watching them now, versus making videos in hopes that people will watch them. But now that I reel people in with my shorts, now when I make videos, people are actually watching them. And I don't make them too long, because just like I said, your content has to be very unique, unless you have a big support network, because there's a lot of people that have support networks and they got their watch hours and monetize really quick. Good for them. Some people got it like that, you know. And then some people, they have some support, which is good, but not like a multitude of supporters, because everybody on YouTube trying to do the same thing or something similar. And some people have it where, like, for example, I want to give you a good example. There's some people on YouTube right now, they probably need 1,000 more watch hours or 500. So if they have like 3,000 to 4,000 subscribers already and not the watch hours, their support network is so good that they could start a live and then put, I just need 500 people that are connected to me to watch 1 hour of my stuff. And if they're 500 hours away, they already got it, because that's how good their support network is. That's how they just got it like that. Because to be honest, I think everybody could be monetized real fast, but it depends on the connection, the support. You know, if you have 2,000 subscribers and you're not monetized yet and you need 2,000 more, or even a little bit more than that, technically all someone has to say and all the supporters have to do is just watch 1 hour of your stuff. 2,000 people just watch 1 hour, and that's easy. We watch 1 hour of stuff every single day. So it's really not hard being monetized, especially when you have a support group that's willing to sit down just for 1 hour. It's not that hard when you think about it, when you're that close. But for people that don't have it, just stay consistent, because there's thousands, millions of people in the world. And even if those 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, however number you got doesn't watch enough of your stuff for watch hours, you even have people that aren't connected to you that will. There's some people that, once in a blue moon I see. I may not be connected to them, but I give them my time. And what I mean by connecting in this sense, I'm not sub to them, but I give them my time. So just like I said, you could be focused on your subs if you want, which is great. But if your watch hours isn't going up, I think that you need to have a different approach when it comes to certain things. Just like I said, some people got it like that. Some people don't. Some people have to work harder and have to be more patient. Some people, they could literally just ask every single sub that they have to just watch 1 hour, and then they get it. Because there's a couple of people that I know that just started out, and that's what they did. One of them is named what's his name? Everybody knows who I'm talking about if I can remember his name. He's from the Middle East. young guy. And I remember when he first started, when I met him, he only had like 50 subs at the time. And next thing you know, he ended up getting like close to 3,000 subscribers. And he literally said, and it's funny because Heather understands this concept too, because I saw it on one of her posts. But this guy, I think his name was Serene Farik or something like that. But he literally, everyone that connected to him, they literally watched 1 hour of something that he did. And he got monetized like within, it was like less than a month. It happened real fast. But technically, it could happen all in one day. So what I mean by it took a month for him to get monetized, it literally didn't take a month. It just took 1 day for him just to say what he said. And everybody just gave him that hour. It was crazy. It was phenomenal. And it makes sense. It makes sense. So for people out there, if you have a support and you know, like even 5, even 100 people, try to see if they can watch an hour of your stuff. Because think about it, 100 people watching 1 hour of your stuff, that's 100 hours. And if you have 200 people, that's 200, 300. Try to get like subs all the time. Try to see what the people have in your life right now, or the people that are connected to you right now. Try to see if they'll watch at least an hour of your stuff. Just like I said, even if people don't watch my stuff like that, all it takes is one video. So one of my videos, just like I said, is constantly making me 10 to 20 a day, if not more. So, that's just guaranteed. It's a really short video, but I'm surprised that I get, roughly views on a video that's literally a minute long. And it does me wonders, because usually a video that's only a minute long, you're not going to get that much watch time hours. But this one video that I got is really like, it's going up though. It has like a lot of likes, a lot of views. And even though it's only a minute long, every time when I check the view of the video, I see it go up like in a matter of hours. 600 people watched it, and that's 600 minutes. You divide that by hours, and I see it. It's just that, I'm just talking about just that one video. And it's crazy. All it takes is one. That's why you should never quit. You should never give up. Just make one video. It just, just that one. And then there's a guy that I'm connected to named, I think his name is Pure Gamer, something like that. He made a funny video. It was with a dog fighting a cat. And he had Street Fighter theme music with the bars on top. And I thought that was really funny. And I'm the type of person, if I thought this was really funny, somebody else is too. And I know that video is going to go viral. And then my neighbor, he actually became monetized in less than a month. And that was crazy. And all it took was one video. And his video went viral. And he got monetized. He has his watch hours are insane. Because he went to a UFC match in person now. He didn't grab it from any other source. He went in person. And it was about a 13-minute clip. And over, I think it's at 2 million people watch that. Now think about it. If 2 million people watch that whole video and it's 13 minutes, he's doing great. He is doing phenomenal. It's just amazing. Good grief. What's good, man? Hold on. Let me go ahead and gonna mod you right now. Just give me one moment, man. But I'm just talking about whatever. It's mainly YouTube stuff about how people could. Oh, you're a perfect example. Good grief, are you still there? Example, that's okay. If that's okay, it's up to you. But I think it'll be good for you. It'll be a good example if you let me. If not, I won't even say anything because I'm not even sure if you're still there. Who is who is still here that is not monetized yet? Oh, you're still here. Good grief. Good. So I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, but if you're not monetized, right? So for example, you have Williams here too. So for example, good grief. Everyone, you can check out his channel and connect to him. Because I said, I think people should connect. That's why I mod y'all so y'all can connect now. But I'm not trying to monetize yet. But for example, William and Good Grief. So Good Grief has about 700 subs right now, right? Let me tell you how easy it is to get him monetized. If Good Grief, out of those 700 people, if he made a video, and if not a video, a live, that was 1 hour, and for some odd reason, 700 people watched that 1 hour live, right away, he already has 700 hours. So I noticed that depending on what country, they know that system and they make it work. I can't, obviously it still depends on who you're connected with, but I feel like in certain regions of the world, they actually get it and they function in one unit better than other regions in the world. Like for example, obviously in America, you can have a strong support network. I've seen it. But here we're more focused on hard work, independency. So it's one of those things we got to grit our teeth and just try to make it work, try to let ends meet. And then you have other countries where that, yes, they could be independent and stuff, and they work really hard, but they function as more of a one unit. It's kind of like back in the day, I'm talking way back, where the village was the family. Some places have that mindset. So, and I've seen it, and it's great. But just like I said, if you don't have that support, one of those videos that you make just has to pop. And it may not pop right away, because just like I said, I have a couple of videos that they didn't pop right away. But I would say like a lot. I wish it was like my neighbor, where it was like 13 minutes and over 2 million people watched it. But that's the thing though. If you don't have a support network like that, then your video has to pop. And if you don't have videos that aren't popping, they're not really unique, then you got to have a strong support system where you could do like a live and 700 and something people on Good Grease channel will just watch it and just say, hey, we can make this happen real quick. We can make it happen. Basically the sub count that he has, times that by 5 or even 4, and he's good. If 7 will be good. But you get where I'm going with this? It is really that easy. But since there's a lot of people that aren't willing to do that, that's what makes it challenging. It's kind of like giving someone food on the street. It's so easy to do, but not a lot of people do it, and it's the same thing with YouTube. It could really be that quick. Good Grief could be monetized literally like this week. William, you could be monetized this week. Anyone could be monetized within a week. I'm not saying this for people to help me in any way. I'm just saying that for people that Hold on. Yeah, bro. And watch hours have been hard to come by until the last few months. I finally connected with people that support other channels like I try to. Yep. Yep. And just like I said, all it takes, because good, you could be monetized literally. I don't know how many watch time hours you have, but for example, if you're, so let's just say you got 750, because I'm actually going to connect with you right now. Hold on. Let me go ahead and, oh, actually, wait, I've been connected to you. My fault. My fault. I'm sorry. Almost at night. All right, so for example, let's just round it up to 2,000, right? You need 3,000, depending on where you live, because I know in the Philippines and somewhere over there, I think that they need what is that? Oh, that's a hand. All right. So I know in Philippines they need 4,000, and US we only need 3, and then we need 4,000 to get more perks. But for you to get, so how many do you need in New England? Is it 3 or 4? Because I know here you just need 3, and then to get extra perks you need 4,000. So let's just say for you it's anywhere from 3 to 4,000. Literally, if everyone that's connected to you is 3, I live in. Oh, because you live in New England. Okay. I'm looking at England. That's funny because yeah, because I'm in New England too, so that's cool. But yeah, just like I mentioned, um, if literally 700 and something people watch your live for 1 hour for a couple of days, at most 3, you'll be all set. You will be done. You will be done. All it takes is 2 days, 700 hours. That's it. That's it. Not even 700. If 500 people on your channel did that for 2 days, you'll be done. You'll get that so quick. And I wish that I could do that for you because it's that easy. Just 1 hour. You don't even have to look at it and listen to it. Just, it's that simple. It's that simple. Word. I was raised in Connecticut. Mass. Mass. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all this ship real quick. Hold up. Hold on. Just wanted to show y'all that view. But yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple to get monetized. I've seen other places do it. And you live in New England, so you know how tough it is to get support in America when it comes to this stuff. But if everyone could do it, How long have you been a YouTuber? How long have you been making content? Because I've only been on it for a little bit over a year. And I would say for me doing it a little bit over a year, and that first year and 3 months was me just making shorts and not videos for watch time. I think that I'm doing pretty good. But just like you said, you do have to. This account is old, but I've been streaming for about 2 years and it was slow going at first. Yep, it's slow going, and you have to put yourself out there. So there's some people that came to my channel and they will say stuff like, "Oh, that's cheating." It's like, no, it's not, because when you want a better job, what do you do? When you want to advertise yourself, what do? You go on, in America, you go on Indeed.com and update your resume, and you tell people about your skills, what you do. It's the same thing for YouTube. You tell people, you show people, and you tell people what you do. That's not cheating. That's what we do in real life. So don't let people make you feel like you're a cheater for for advertising your stuff. You know, we do that in life. So don't, because there's people out there, they will envy you because they want to do things the hard way. They want people to find them. But in life, not everybody goes to you. Not everybody knocks on your door. Sometimes you have to knock on people's doors and be like, hey, this is what I have to offer. This is what I have. Would you support me? Would you hire me? Would you let me help you? Would you help me? That's just a part of life, you know? So you got people that'll try to make you feel bad for doing that. It's like, no, that's like me wanting a new job, but I sit on my ass and I'm waiting for somebody to come to me. No, sometimes, no matter how great you are of a person and how hard working you are as a person, sometimes you have to step out your own house and you got to knock on some doors and be like, yo, this is my skill set. This is what I do. Do you like it? Yes or no? And if yes, is it a possibility that you could support it or hire me? Or therefore, YouTube, if you think about YouTube somewhat like a job, now I'm not trying to say think about it like a job, because for example, me, I don't use YouTube as, you know, my main source of bank. I'm not even banking. I do this for fun. I just love doing this. I really do. I really enjoy doing this. I don't go on YouTube every day and I'm like, oh my God, watch hours. I need money. I can't wait. I don't. Is that great if I do get monetized? Yes, that's great. Because I'm a grateful person. Because people are taking time out of their day to listen to me, to interact with me. So I'm not gonna be ungrateful when I'm monetizing stuff and act like, oh, I don't care about this and stuff. People that do that, I think that's very ignorant when they're giving their time to you. So I'm grateful for the time that's given to me, and I'll be grateful if I monetize. What I'm trying to say is, if you think, what's up, Jericho? If you think about YouTube, especially if you are trying to make money out of it, like a job, or like you're trying to get a job, sometimes you just can't be stagnant and stay in your own house. You got to knock on some doors. You got to update your resume. You have to be connected with some people. Cuz let me tell you something. There's some jobs that I've had in the past. I only got them because I was connected to like a relative or a friend or a certain coworker. It's the same way with YouTube, you know? And so if someone calls you a cheater for connecting, you know, or reaching out, branching out, they're just mad because, you know, they're not, they're prideful. They're prideful people. They're very prideful and arrogant, and they feel like that people should come to them always. You know, even for people that got money. If people got money, now I just realized that I think this is a waste of time when people do this and a waste of money. But I keep on seeing people saying that they buy before, but I've heard it from a couple of people on my channel talking about somebody else, and I'm not going to mention names because I don't even like mentioning this person, but because they're not even on my page and stuff for a reason. But I heard that people could do that, and it's the same thing with life, right? If someone has the money, go ahead. Why not? Why not? That's just how the world. We got to accept the fact that some people could run the world and get what they want with money, whether they worked hard for it or their parents did and they inherited it. So it's just one of those things. I don't get mad. I don't go to people's pages or go to people's homes or gossip about them and say, oh, this person got this. This person was given that. This person branches out and get help this, that, and the third. I don't do that mess. You know, that's why I love that movie Pursuit of Happiness. That dude did not sit on his ass. He went knocking on people's doors and saying, hey, I'm here. I'm very skillful. He did whatever he can to get that job. And then once he got the job, everything else took care of itself. It's the same thing with YouTube. You can only get so far. And then at one point or another, you're gonna have to start knocking on doors, and then everything else will take care of itself. So don't let these blockheads make you feel bad for doing what you're doing, because in life you do that anyway. And I would say usually it's the prideful or very, arrogant and new people that are still naive to life that will be like that. Nicely said. You can't expect jobs to find you. You got to go find success. Yeah, you got to go find success. You know, you got to do what works for you. And just like I say, you got some bucket heads that will try to make people feel bad for doing so. But guess what? Those same bucket heads, when they realize that what they're doing isn't working or it's taking too long, in secret, they're going to do the same thing as you. They're going to be too pride to admit it, but they're going to do the same thing as you. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to lie and say, "Oh, it was all me. I did this. It was all me." No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm not going to be prideful and say that it was all me. I would say when I got to, I would say 1,000 subs, that's when I realized, like, okay, I believe what I do on my channel it may not be the most unique, but I feel that it's unique in its own right, because I was over 300 pounds. I was over 330 pounds. I lost most of that weight. I started becoming more healthier. And I don't just do weights, right? Like, for example, on my channel, I do some weights. But the reason why I don't just do weights, for one, as I'm older, I love calisthenics and plyometrics more. That's always been me. That's why you guys see me doing push-ups and stuff like that. Secondly, not a lot of people understand weights, right? And to be honest, a lot of guys on social media, but there's a lot of women on social media too. And there's more women YouTubers than men. There's probably more men viewers. That's why on a woman's channel, you'll see a lot of guys, that helps them out. But as far as like YouTubers, I believe that it's more women based. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, when, oh damn, I lost my train of thought just now. Why does that happen? I get where I was going at. So the reason why I don't just do weightlifting, even if I did love weightlifting, because not a lot of people understand weights, and by a lot of women being on social media, and men, there's some men too that don't really understand weights and stuff. They don't know how heavy something is. Like, I'll never forget. So there was a guy that I worked out with, right? And he was trying to hit on a girl. I'll never forget. This happened years ago. This happened I'll say like maybe close to 7 years ago. And he was like talking to these girls, and he was like, "Oh, look at the weight that I'm gonna do." Yes, the girls kind of looked at it like, it looks heavy, but they didn't understand the grasp of how heavy it was. So to them, they weren't sure if it was impressive or not. They just weren't sure. So they'll look at it and be like, but when a woman and some men, when they see a man or a woman doing these crazy calisthenic stuff, the reason why they're more in tune with that is because, for one, you're moving your whole body around. Everybody has a body that they work with. So, and every woman and every guy on this planet, due to school, they try to do a push-up, or they squat every day they reach for stuff every day. Everybody does some light form of calisthenics every single day, and we have a better understanding of that if we never really touched a heavy weight before. So in my opinion, if you, for example, are doing a fitness channel, unless you have like a good sculpt body or something like that, because obviously those get attention, right? You have to do something different besides picking up weight, because not a lot of people understand weights. They just don't. They just don't. I could easily go up to a random stranger right now and say that I do something, show them a video. They'll probably be like, that's cool, but they don't get it. But if you show someone doing a simple clap push-ups or 50 push-ups, that video will actually get more views and more attention. It's because people understand the body, people understand their own weight, and people know the limitations and how hard it is. They understand the difficulty or how easy it is. But when it comes to weights, you know, I would say more so men look at that and they understand how heavy it is because they actually felt it. They experienced it. So, it's a good thing I look calisthenics and plyometrics naturally, because those are the videos of mine that everyone gets, whether they're a kid, a man or a woman, a boy or a girl, a cat, dog, it don't matter. People understand it. They get it. Just like I said, every man and woman has done some type of calisthenic move before, without weights, and they get it. So when they see me do that stuff, especially since I'm a big guy, they're like, wow, that's impressive. But if it's just weight, not everybody has not everybody knows what 300 something pounds feel like. Not even 200 something pounds. They don't understand the hard work it takes to lift that stuff. So it's not that they hate it, they don't like it. They just don't really understand it. And I see that a lot of YouTubers, yeah, they do impressive stuff, and I understand it. I totally get it. I look at it, I'm like, wow, you could do all that weight. That's crazy. I understand the hard work that it takes to do some of that stuff, but some of these other channels, they're only guessing and assuming that it's heavy. I know men and women, they have spouses that are fitness and gym fanatics, and they still don't understand what they live. They just have the attitude. I had a girl come up to me one day, and her husband lifts over 400 and something pounds, squat 500, like really strong. And she just said, "Oh, my man, he does about 100 and something on the bench and on the squat, on the shoulder press." And then when I worked out with him, he did way more than that. So it just goes to show that, you know, when it comes to the gym life, not a lot of people understand that life. And if you think a lot of people do, it's only because you're on YouTube. And when you're on YouTube, it's easy to access what you want to look at. But in all naturality, like, not a lot of people understand that stuff. They really don't until they experience it firsthand. Lizelle, what's good? Thank you. Yeah, bro, I catch a lot of your shorts. Just having, I'm a small dude and I lift 300-pound rounds by hand at work. I don't lift weights, but I get it. Yeah. But even what you do, good grief, even what you do, you just said that you do it at work. So someone may not understand weights at the gym, but they understand like a bench, or if you're picking up cases of water or even a big rock. Like, because just like I said, people in life have tried to do certain things, like pick up a table or a rock or something at a warehouse or something. People have a much more understanding of that weight versus weights at the gym. So unless you're doing something wild and crazy and it's not so strictly like, a regular bench and a squat and a deadlift, um, not a lot of people, especially nowadays, I notice on YouTube, you know, and even in person, not a lot of people understand that. They really don't. They really don't. There's some people that never touched a weight in their life. Like, they will literally look at a 45-pound bar and they'll think that it weighs like 500 pounds. They just don't have an understanding of it. So they can't appreciate something they don't understand. That's the moral of the story. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want people to look at it, something has to pop. Something has to stick. Something has to pop, you know, and it has to be unique. And all it takes is one video. If you don't have a support system, like I mentioned earlier, because just like I said, I think everybody in this world can be monetized real fast. If you get 1,000 subscribers, even 500, if those 500 people watch 1 hour of your stuff every single day, or even 2 hours, 2 hours, 500 people, that's already 1,000. So it's possible, but not every country, not every city, not every state, not everywhere in the world think like that. There's some regions in the world they think one unit family, and they make sure that they connect and support each other like that. But depending on where you live, depending on your support network, I honestly believe, just like I said, in America, you have to grind harder when it comes to this stuff. I'm not talking about like work. I'm talking about stuff like this. You really have to grind hard, because even though I have the rationale that is easy to obtain, not everybody, mostly in America, is going to do that. It's one of those things, independent. You work hard, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not going to do that for you. You have some people here to do it, but it's not like, over there, like in Asia, and I would say mainly Asia. Over there, you'll get that. Yeah, I see some people struggle with this and get discouraged. If you don't have the support, you just have to do something that pops. You have to make something that pops. And all it really takes is one video. And you just have to be patient. But I think the people that get discouraged are the people that, for the most part, those are the people that they probably don't have a career. They don't have a profession, and they just don't want to work the rest of their life. So they're hoping to be some type of a million subscriber YouTuber and make a lot of money out of it. Just like I said, even if I wasn't doing this, I like what I do in life, and it's doing me just fine. It's doing me just fine. I look at this view every day. This view right here. I live close to this and I see this. I'm very fortunate. I'm blessed. You know, I don't YouTube within a matter of months or years or so is not gonna do this for me. Obviously, one of the persons, I was born here, but to me, what I do in life, in my personal life, gets me this and more. Gets me this car, gets me this, gets me the food that you see on my videos and stuff. So just like I said, I'm grateful to watch hours. I'm grateful to all that stuff, because I'm not an ungrateful person. Because to me, making money is making money, right? No matter if you're a millionaire or not, if you can make a little bit more, that's awesome, right? But I mainly do this for fun. I love making videos that I could go back on. Because just like I said, my channel is based off a fitness journey. You know, it's and a lot of channels, they're not journeys. They're more like a job. This is keeping record of my fitness journey, where I came. You know, if you look at my past videos, my face was much rounder than this. I always had hair over it because the fat on there would just be hanging all over the place. But, just like in my last slide, well, the last couple of lives I did, I was telling people I had a fatty skirt, So there's a process, there's a journey, a record keeping of my journey. And I enjoy doing that. I enjoy sharing it. And you know, that's that. But there's some people, they have a YouTube channel and they literally are trying to make this their life. Would it be nice if you could make this your life? Yeah. I don't care how great you are, what degree you got, what job you work. I think if someone could make this their life and they enjoy doing it, I think that's awesome. But just like I mentioned, there's some people that they're desperate and they need it now. And I get that. I'm not bashing that at all. And you know, I'm just one of those fortunate people that, you know, I don't need this, but I am grateful for all the people I connect with because I love chatting with y'all. I love talking with y'all. I love seeing y'all channels. It's wonderful. Oh, hold on, that's my hold on, that's my doctor. I gotta pick up the phone for my doctor. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I just had to pick up the phone for my doctor because I don't know if y'all YouTubers know. um, Nervous. That's I would say that's part of the reason why I don't really go to the gym like that, like I used to. Um, because it's just getting worse, and I won't say it's getting worse in a sense of like every single day, but it's getting worse in a sense of when it acts up, it gets really bad, my nerves. So even though every single day I'm dealing with it a bit better, when it does act up though, it's just really bad. So I just had to pick up that phone call. I'm making content with my best friends. I don't really take photos or many personal videos, so I'm thankful to have this stuff forever. Yep. Exactly why I do it too, bro. This will be here. Yep. Yep. Yo, somebody's mad. Somebody parked next to me. You guys could probably hear them from my car. Yo, somebody yelling, boy. They like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." I thought there was a dog next to me for real. Shoot, man, they mad, boy. They mad. Let me move my car. I don't need nobody, you know, coming out kicking rocks and stuff. Uh, oh nah, I don't think he's pissed because he's smoking a blunt. I just think that I think that's that blunt that's getting to him. But since well, I don't have a problem with that stuff, but you know, I want to promote a nice. Ah, oh, he's leaving the parking lot too. Goodness, he's right behind me. But I want to change the scenery a little bit anyway. So I do have to go to the store. You know, gotta shop a little bit. But we're gonna take the long way out of the park. Yeah, some people are just loud. Like just like I said, the guy that I was parked next to, like he had no shame just yelling his business. Funny when it's so crazy when I see that in public and in stores. People will just be in the stores and the parking lot just talking about their business. They just be like, I'm like, yo, like, why are you telling your whole business to the world? It's like, yo, you like everything. It's just out there. And they have that attitude, I don't care. It's not about you caring. It's about being considerate for people. Like if they have kids, or some people don't want to hear about your love life or your stresses and stuff. Go to a specialist for that, or go in a place that's more private, or actually talk to your friend. People are just out there like that, yo. I'm like, It's like I'm out, but I'm not there, if that makes sense. I'm like, I'm out, but I ain't there. You know, like people just be wilding out, man. They talk about everything, you know. And I think the craziest place where you'll hear everything is when you're like in a hospital or something, or some type of medical place, because man, they do it there really bad too. But it always depends on the setting and where you live, because man, it's like those Walmart videos that you see online where people not only express themselves highly in the most disgusting, disrespectful way, but they even be showing their body like they at the beach. I'm like, goodness, it'd be bad, man. Crazy. But yeah, just me rambling on, and just like I said, anybody, any of us could easily get monetized right now. Depending on the sub count, you know, if you have 500 to 1,000, all it takes is all those people that are connected to you. 1 hour, you set up a live and say, hey, 1 hour. We're just going to talk and chill and chat. And you could get there from anywhere from a day to within a week. Depending on your support network, though, it may not happen. If you do have support, good for you. And, and even if it doesn't happen right away in the timing that you want it to happen, all it takes is one video, literally. And depending on how many minutes that video is, and how popular it is and unique, because it's popping, right? It'll determine how fast you get it. Just like I said, there's one video of mine. There's more than one video, but there's one particular one that's just a minute long. And every single day, it gets 1,500 minutes of watch time hours. And if you put that and you divide that by hours, it gives me roughly 20 hours a day. And the only reason why it seems like it's slow is because YouTube, for the most part, they only update every 48 hours. So I only see it go up every 48. Up, brother just talking. So my prediction is that I could literally be monetized anywhere from now. Do get with the videos that I've been pushing out. Oh, I was supposed to do a video out here and I didn't do it, but that's okay. I could do it at home. But yes, I will say by the beginning of November, which is next month, or it'll be definitely before the end of the year, and that's not too far from now. And just like I said, I only been on here for a year. I started my channel, so I opened the channel in May, but I didn't start making content until June. So June was my first month where I was doing content, and then there was a time period where I had to take a 3-month rest. But if I still include that, I only been on for, June will be my second year mark, my 2-year mark next June. Or this June coming up. So I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've done all the right steps, whether they were accidentally made or not. And I'm happy. I'm happy, you know. Right now I'm at 2,300 or 2,300 basically. Wanda, what's good? What's good? But yeah, I'm at 23, and I was very patient, you know, and I definitely wasn't gonna give out money. Definitely wasn't gonna do that. Just like I said, I don't knock people that do that. Don't get me wrong. If you got it, you got it. But I'm the type of person, I want to exhaust all my resources before I even think about taking out of my pocket. So I like to exhaust all that, and like that's the last resort. Me doing that, that's like the very last thing, and even that it'll be a struggle. But that's just with anything in life in general. All is well, Wanda. That's what's up. Right now, I just got done coming from the park, and I'm just talking about whatever, just conversing. And now for the head to the store because I'm a little hungry. So I'm gonna get a snack. Maybe I'll do like a little video outside. But I'm doing good though. I'm feeling better today. I was sick for a week. That's why I haven't been doing nothing crazy. I was sick for a week. Now I'm like literally at the last latter end of feeling kind of woozy. But I'm doing good though. I'm doing really good. Yo, sorry. Well, cause my face was scuffed up. Looked like somebody threw pepper all over it. You see just nothing but needles and hair, I don't really do nothing. Now I would say if you are feeling sick, sometimes it is good to freshen up. It does something about freshening up yourself does mentally make you feel better. It really does. But for me, I felt like crap and like really, really bad. And I didn't freshen up for anything. I still look crazy. But I will do that today. I will do that today. Get freshen up, shave up, because I have people trying me online. They're saying that I look like the king of Ohio. And we do kind of look alike. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, man, what y'all talking about? And I had to look them up. And I was like, all right. I was like, we do look alike, you know. So, cause he's a bald head brother too, but he always looks scuffed up. Basically, he looks like I'm looking right now, scuffed up. I look rough, you know. Look like I've been dating the concrete. Look rough. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the store, get some chips and salsa, get something healthy too. Y'all know I like my healthy snacks with the coconut cookies and the Reese's, the healthy Reese's I got the other day. You know what's crazy? I felt they were more buttery than the bad stuff. So something's not right, you know. Cause when I eat something really healthy, I don't like I don't want it to be buttery, you know? And I felt the healthier alternative, I felt it was really buttery compared to the natural Reese's that people eat. Rooted, what's going on? I'm just talking about whatever. Earlier it was mainly about YouTube. I was just mentioning how you know, it's easy for anyone to get monetized if the ultra processed Reese's. Yeah, yeah, it did taste more processed. I promise you, William, you're right. I ate it, it was good, but I could only stomach like one mainly because I felt I don't know, it just seemed buttery. I don't understand that. It's like this is supposed to be like it's good, but with a regular Reese's cup, I could eat a whole bunch of them. But this one in particular, it was really buttery. And when something has too much butter in it, for the most part it makes me throw up. I can't have something that's too buttery. I could eat it, but after a certain time, if I eat too much butter, it makes me throw up. And I know people, they stack butter, yo. Like I don't know if anyone's seen Chucky from back in the day, Child's Play, the first one. Remember when Andy made his mother burnt toast and a stack of butter on it? There's some people I know, they can eat butter like that. They eat butter like it's ice cream, like a pint of ice cream. And I can't do that. Just a little bit, it makes me throw up. I throw up. I'm like, oh, like my stomach is like, spit it out, spit it out. But there's some people, man, they eat butter like ice cream. Like they will literally say, yeah, hey, they go to the fridge and you think that it's a pint of ice cream in their hand. It's a pint of butter. Like, you know, and the craziest thing about those individuals, sometimes they be the most healthiest people. It's like, how are they more healthier than me and they eat like this? You know, I just don't understand. And that's why it always boils down to genetics because, you know, sometimes people will do what we can as best as we can to work out and do what's right for the body. But depending on the genetics, man, you may end up developing diabetes and high blood pressure out of nowhere, which as someone that smokes and eats a certain way and lives a certain lifestyle, they are even healthier. And I learned that the hard way. I learned that more this year. This year, I've learned that you could strive for health, you could even eat better, but there's people that they didn't even work nearly as hard as you to be healthy at all. And they go to the doctors, they're fine. Whereas someone like me or someone that's been living a healthy lifestyle all their life, shit, back up to the curb. But all their life, they could be the ones developing, type 1 diabetes and stuff like that. And it's sad. But I learned that this year. Because my labs aren't great. Now, was I the healthiest person all my life? No. But now that I'm older and I'm fighting for my health, the crazy thing is everything's actually went down. And I'm not talking down in a good way. I'm talking about down in a bad way. Honest truth, honest. Everything's been going downhill. And it sucks. And it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But I'm still trying. I'm still trying. But I used to be one of those people, whether when I was healthy or not, I used to be one of those people where I would say, you know, oh, you shouldn't do that, or you're not going to be healthy if you keep on doing that, or I'm going to be healthier because I live this way and you don't. Now that I'm older, what's going on, CJ? Now, I'll check it out, Will. If you can, are you able to tag me on stuff? If you can, if not, I'll actually, you know what? I could check it out right now because I have two phones, not just one. Hold on. But yeah, now when it comes to health now, I'm definitely more of an individualist right now because I realize that, you could be as healthy as you want or try to be, Or you can be as healthy as you want, but sometimes based off your genetics, man, you may end up biting the bullet, you know. I have a brother, you know, always in good shape, this, that, and the third. Well, I call him my brother, you know. But cause my brother, he wasn't always eating healthy and stuff. But this person that I call my brother, um, all his life, you know, always healthy, looked healthy. You would think nothing's wrong with him. Even his parents, you know, always good shape, ate well. Next thing you know, he developed something out of nowhere, and it was type 1. And what? So you got illnesses where it's caused by you, and then you got some that it genetically happens. You know, that's why they say diabetes type 1 and type 2. Type 2 is really just caused by you. The type 1 is it genetically just develops. So yeah, he ended up getting type 1, and it just happens to some people, you know. You should really check out my products. They're all plant-based. I'm pretty sure they could help, you know. Yeah, you know, I know that, you know, don't get me wrong, I do feel better in some aspects. Like, I'm happy that I lost a lot of the weight because I do feel stronger. And there's some trolls on my channel that knocks my success because they haven't been looking at my channel like that. They see one clip and then they say, oh, you know, they start dinging at me. But if only they knew that I used to weigh 330 pounds and I used to struggle just doing some push-ups and being a certain strength, then they will literally just say, yeah, he's come a long way. You know, they won't be talking all the crap. They may still talk crap, but they won't be talking as much crap as they're doing because I come a long way. You know, I did have high blood pressure. You know, now that's low. You know, I could barely function with my body. It was definitely hard, you know, because I kept on fluctuating. But then it got to the point where, you know, it just got really bad. But there's some things that went down, and then there's some things that's just gotten worse. So I know by the end of the year, I'm going to have another checkup, and we're going to see. But no matter what result I get, I'm still going to fight. I'm still going to do what I do because you could develop an illness or something diagnosed that's bad. But one thing that everyone should do is keep their body moving. You don't have to do the things that I do on my channel. I'm not trying to say do that, but you got to keep your body moving. That's the best medicine, is keep your body moving. You could take all these pills, you could eat all this stuff, which what your body intake is super important. But outside of that, you got to keep the body moving. The body is like a car. You know, you got to keep maintenance on it. You gotta give it the right stuff. Because the car could be as nice and have you got the latest model and stuff, but if you don't take care of it, if you don't heat it up, keep it moving, lubricate it, it's not gonna do you any good, you know. So you got to give it the right oils, the right parts. You know, you got to give it water, you got to give it gas. You know, the body's the same way. Give it the right nutrition, it'll take care of you. You got to keep it moving. A car, you can't just let it sit. You gotta start it up. You gotta move it around. You know, or you'll be like that Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. You'll stiffen up. The body's the same way. You know, what you put in your body and keep it moving. You know, that's why people, when they eat a lot of carbs, they may be full at the moment, but they get hungry again. You know why? Because they're not putting the other nutrition that the body's craving for. You know, carbs only give you that energy and it only makes you full because the stomach volume is filled up. But as far as like the nutritional stuff, your body's still craving it. So yeah, you could eat a lot of carbs, but your body's still going to be like, I need more protein, I need more vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, I need E, I need this, I need that. So that's why when people eat carbs, some of them, most of them, they get hungry again right away. But if you give your body the right nutrition, throughout the day, you'll realize that you're not really that hungry. That's why some people, when they eat a protein bar and eat oatmeal and fruit and vegetables, you notice, and some protein, you notice that those people, they stay full really long. It's because they're giving the body what it needed. You just eat carbs all day, you're going to keep on eating carbs. You're going to keep on eating chips. You're going to keep on eating donuts. You're going to keep on eating pasta. You're just going to keep on eating it because your body is not getting everything that it needs. You're only filling up the stomach, but you're not giving the body filled up on the rest of the stuff that it needs. That's like me giving my car nothing but gas. But if you don't change your oil, and you don't give it that, yes, your body may have gas, but without oil, it's not going to function. It's going to stop. Your car is going to stop, and the body's the same way. If you don't give it the other nutrition, something's going to stop, or it's not going to perform as well, And a lot of people, they treat nutrition like whatever. And then there's some people on my channel that aren't subscribers, but they're viewers, and they knock exercise. They knock it. They'll have the attitude, you could lose weight without exercising, which that is true, because I've even done that years ago before. But exercising is also good too. And I hate when people knock. They say that they support health, but then they knock one discipline. I think that everyone should be disciplined in all areas of health. You don't have to be extreme. You don't have to do push-ups and go to the gym. But to me, every discipline when it comes to health is important. So I hate when people do that one thing or the other act. Because I never talk crap about people that just want to eat healthy and just walk. I think that's great. I don't talk crap about people that just want to be in the gym. I don't talk crap about people that just want to do calisthenics, because I think all those disciplines are great. Why am I going to talk about something that could benefit everyone? Why am I going to do that? And there's some bucketheads on my channel that do that. And it's like, every discipline of health is great if you have it. And if you don't, you don't. Just know that it's great and stop shooting it down. Also, the products you use on a daily basis can affect you in a bad way. Start reading what is in the products you use, your skin and longer. Yep. But, and I try to educate some of these people that come in my channel that will talk crap about exercising. And it's like, no, exercising is good. Just like I say, you don't have to do push-ups. You don't have to do squats or go to the gym. But some type of function throughout the day is exercising, whether you believe it or not. You may not be doing sets or reps, but when you squat, using your body. When you do when you reach for something, you're doing like a shoulder raise. Exercising is just another way of doing what you do on a regular basis. You just either add more weight to it or you modify it a little bit. But it's the same thing. We squat every day. We press every day. We push every day. We reach every day. All those are exercising. The only difference is you can add weight to it if you're at the gym, to those movements, or you can modify it. And I hate when people talk crap about exercising. And I hate when people talk crap about people that don't do hardcore stuff and they just want to do nutrition. Every discipline is important when it comes to health and fitness. Nothing should be talked about in a bad way. Now, I also dislike when people will use one clip and define someone. Like for example, there's some clips that I make that I do it more to either show off, or I do it to test myself. Literally to test myself in the way that I want to. Because I think that it will be cool to watch and to see. But I don't think you should train like that. Like the push-ups that you guys see me do, and even when I go to the gym and lift heavy weights out, sometimes I do not train like that. I don't train like that. I don't even do that every day. Some of that stuff I just do just so people could see, and I know they're gonna say, "Wow, that's cool. That's hard." But I don't do that every day. I don't grab a whole bunch of chairs and do crazy push-ups with it. I don't go to the gym and start lifting 300 pounds every single day. I don't go to the gym and pick up the heaviest dumbbell and try to lift it. I don't train like that. I literally will go to the gym, and I have lives showing this. This is proof I have lives. I will grab anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds, and I will just work with that. And then when it comes to weights, I go to a machine most of the time, not even free weights. Because now that I'm older, I need to think about ways that I'm not causing more injury. It's all about preventing injuries when you get older. The older you get, trust me. When I was younger, I didn't care about injuries because I used to heal right away. I'll get hurt and I could get right back up. Now, I get hurt, I'm grounded, man. I'll be out for like at most 2 weeks. So now when I work out, if it's not calisthenics, in the gym, in the weight room, yeah, I'll do heavy once in a blue moon, but it ain't every week. Sometimes not even every month. Sometimes it's every other month. But people still judge you based off one clip. 10-second clip. They think they got you figured out. Oh, you shouldn't train like that. It's like, nah, dummy. Obviously, I don't train like this all the time. I'm just doing it. Because out of the 1,000 people that said that's cool, keep up the good work, you're that one person that says, what are you doing? Obviously, I don't do this every day, buddy. But people are people, and people love to judge off an instant instead of getting time to get to know you better. Whether it's on YouTube or face to face, and that's the sad reality. Because I have other sources on my page, but just like I said, you're either gonna get hate for the 10-second clip you got, or you're gonna get love and praise from the 10-second clip you got. And I'm just blessed that and lucky that the content that I push out of two ignorant people once in a while, there's thousands of people that are like, hey, this is nice, this is cool, or they do have something to say. They're not negative about it. They ask the question, why are you doing this? Or they'll say, well, that's more neutral. That's not nice or mean. That's neutral. They'll say, that's pretty cool. Is there any reason why you're doing it like this, though? And I just tell them straight up. I'm not mean. I just say, I just figured to do it. I thought it would be cool. I don't do this every day. I don't train like this every day. I just figured I should give it a shot. That's it. But I am at the store. I did take a little bit longer doing this because I have to get back home, and just like I said, I'm going to the store for a reason, because I'm hungry. I should be thinking about cooking something, but what I'm thinking about doing is getting some snacks for myself, and I think I'll get like a protein shake. Not from my favorite place though, just a regular shake here. And then that's that. And then I will see you guys later on. But I do thank you all for just listening to me just talk. Because that's all this was. There was really no motive to today. I just decided, hey, I might as well just turn it on and just start running my mouth. Literally. There was no like mission to just talking. There was no motive. I was just blabbing and rambling on. Let me pull up. Yeah, that's good. All right, everyone. Like Bad Body always say, peace and chicken grease. See y'all next time. Thank you very much, everyone. Later.